Hello, my friends. Welcome to our YouTube live stream. If you are watching on the replay, I welcome you, and I welcome you if you're watching live. I welcome everyone. We're going to do masking and ink blending today. We're going to do fun techniques showing how to layer colors, make them deeper and darker, and I'm going to tell you how this video came about. We wanted to say hi. How are you? Leave us a comment and let us know if you are ready for the fall card making season, because I know I am.
We're in it. We are in it to win it.
I am in it. I am all about the fall card making right now.
And even though it's very hot this week here in Raleigh, North Carolina, we're excited about autumn coming and we really love fall.
Because that's right. Next week we have a Serene product that's going in the shop that is not fall. We're going to rewind next week. We're going to do a little summer stamping to kiss summer goodbye.
It's still beach season.
We live in North Carolina. It is hot here until November.
October, yeah.
Yeah. So my kids have gone swimming in the ocean on Thanksgiving before. So, you know, we can do summer almost all year round here. Pretty darn close.
Maybe that's why we like fall so much.
Maybe. But today is going to be about fall. So let's take a look at the products we're going to use today.
Wonderful.
This is the card that started it all, everyone. So Erica, she confessed to me today that this card was an accident.
It was.
But when I saw it, I thought, what in the world? How did she create all this amazingness that's going on here? So we've got this really nice, beautiful light blue here, but then we've got a little darker in the shape of a leaf here, and then we got white here, and then we've got the layers on top. There's so much going on here on a one layer card, and it's just gorgeous, Erica.
Thanks.
So she clued me in on what she did, and I created this card, and I did a little quick video of it on Instagram. So if you go to the Instagram page for Catherine Pooler Designs, you will find this posted a little while back. I could add a link to it in the YouTube description.
Oh, cool.
Because it will get buried in the feed and then you won't be able to find it. And this was a very popular reel. So we were really excited, and there were a lot of questions.
We were really excited.
Real excited.
That never gets old for me.
There were lots of questions about how we did this and how what the products were that we used and all that. So we thought we would do a full video today on YouTube showing you how to do this and also how to get a couple different looks from it. We're going to use the Painted Leaves stamp set. There are 4 main leaves. Each one has a pattern overlay on top of it. And then of course a couple sentiments.
And it's super light stamping. It's not a ton of stamping that goes on.
Yeah, they're a really nice size.
Yeah.
Then we have the coordinating dies, of course. We have the Give Thanks Sentiment stamp set.
Love this one.
And then the Starry colors. This is what everyone was asking about on Instagram. I use these a lot, and there are also other colors in our shop. So we have the gem colors, the pearl colors, and then the Starry colors. These are all in the shop, and these are all going to work the same, just depending on what color and what look you want to go for. We're going to use this today. And I use Seafoam and Lemongrass, and I made a couple other cards. I didn't pull the colors for this. This is Pink Champagne. This one is Serene. Tranquil. Okay, so Tranquil, Pink Champagne. Should I show these now or later?
Look at these yummalicious cards.
So this one is Lemongrass.
Oh, did you guys catch that sparkle? You've got some halo glitter embossed on there, yeah?
Oh wow, look right there.
Oh,
yes.
This one made me want to give it kisses because it's so like, I just love that lemongrass color.
This is the only ink color I used on this card. And then I made 2 with Seafoam.
Pretty, and used
Seafoam.
different leaves.
I did. So I'll get a good look at those. Okay.
And look, I mean, and amazing. So this is one technique, a lot of different cards. So we're gonna do this technique step by step, and then you can go away and take one color on each card. Go away and take the color that you want to give it a whirl with, and the stamps and dies you want to give it a whirl with, and create your own. You can use any stamps and dies.
Yeah, don't be afraid to use something different than what we used here. So the first thing we're going to do is the die cutting. So I'm showing you guys from square one all the way through. because a lot of times in my videos I'll just show you parts, assuming that you are a stamper and you know all the parts. But if you are new here, because I know a lot of people have recently found us on Instagram, and so I wanted to just go to the drawing board and go show you step by step. So here's the die cut, and now we have 2 pieces. I want to use this piece as a mask. So what I'm going to do is I'm still going to use this.
Oh,
Hold
okay.
on one sec. I'm going to add a little bit of this 2-way glue. I'm going to let this dry. When it dries, it becomes a repositionable adhesive, and I can use that as a mask. But I need 2 more leaves before I get started with the ink blending.
Ah, gotcha, sister.
And excuse my throat clearing today. We've got some allergies going on.
We're also not sure. They're doing some construction upstairs, so they've been using a variety of adhesives and paints and all kinds of smelly things. So gives you a little bit of a tickle in your throat.
Yeah. All right, and Erica, if we do 2 cards, I'm gonna have you cut out some more leaves a little bit later.
Oh, Renee, who's joining in, says she's very new to stamping, that she's been collecting supplies.
Oh, okay.
But she's just starting to use them and try them out. And so awesome, Renee. We hope you are learning a new technique today.
And if there's any questions you have along the way, just pop them in the chat box.
And you know, a lot of times as well, you might think maybe you see a technique that isn't new to you, but maybe you haven't tried it in a while, and this will re-excite you, reinvigorate you.
Reinvigorate.
To go and try it.
Do we want to do Sparkling Berry or Serene first? You guys put in the chat box which one you want to see first. Maybe you only want to see one today. I don't know. I think I'm going to do more than one. So just letting these dry for a sec. I want to make sure these are all nice and dry. Maybe hit them up with the heat tool a little bit.
So I'll tell you, the reason this was an accident for me is I just wanted to ink blend onto my leaf, and I didn't know what I was doing with my card, and I had it on some scrap paper ink blending, and then when I lifted it away, I'm like, oh, that's so pretty what it left behind. And then I thought, I'm gonna do that on purpose now. So we'll see that in action in a minute, and then you'll see when you get the reveal, it's like, oh, so I started over and did it on my card layer.
So you started out by having 1 leaf here and 1 leaf down here. So let's do that. Let's just recreate your card.
Okay, so we've got a lot of votes for Serene, and then we have votes for both.
Let's do Serene first. So I don't want to get my ink blending all over my mat, so I'm going to use a piece of computer paper to protect my surface. I'm using a large ink blending brush. You can find these in the shop. They have a little CP designs right on the handle here. We have these in 2 sizes. The small size I like a little bit more for stenciling, and the large size I like for large area ink blending. It's a lot less effort to get a really nice even blend when you use the large brush. So you can see how easy that is to lay down color.
Beautiful. And this also will help you see the difference in Tranquil and Serene, because Tranquil does almost look like it's a bit blue violet when you use it, but then when you use Serene, you see how much more of the violet undertone is in that shade. And those are spa colors.
Do you want to grab our color wheel so you can show where Tranquil and Serene are on the color wheel?
Yes. So, we don't want to miss your beautiful blending, but this is our spa color wheel. And so Tranquil is a blue. It's the lightest shade in our line of currently in our line of spa blues. And then Serene is here. It's a blue violet, so it falls between your blues and your violets in its shade. And this is a great little helpful tool that we have on our website, katherinepoehler.com/ink. You can download it and print it out, and it will show you where all the colors fall. But if you want to tell them a little bit about the spa colors.
So let me do this real quick though. So now I have a 2-for-1.
Oh.
I have ink blended leaves, boom, and I have the white space left behind. Gorgeous,
so pretty.
Right? So ready? Here's the reveal. Everybody gasp. Here we go. Dun, dun, dun. Yes.
Yay.
Beautiful.
Oh, I forgot to gasp.
And then while I'm ink blending this one, I mean, I could. Hey, what am I doing?
I just popped in the link there that will take you to the ink page if you haven't downloaded that. And we have the spa and the party color families. And so we have those two different color wheels. Because those spa colors are all created to go together perfectly. They're highly saturated, they're bright, they're vibrant, they're party. And then, did I just say pop spa and party?
Party are vibrant, highly saturated in colors.
They're a party. And then the spa colors are like lower saturation. They're muted. They are kind of more vintage or more romantic in their tones. And they have all been chosen to go together as well. I can
save this for another project.
Yes.
Okay.
Pretty. And you got, our inks are translucent, so you got a darker blend. And that almost looks like she used two different colors, but she didn't. It's just a deeper blend of
Same
layer.
ink pad.
Oh, we got lots of gasps. You guys, you're awesome.
Okay, so then she took this mask. So I have the positive mask and I have the negative mask, and I'm using both of them. So she came over here like this, and she added more of her color. So this is
Building.
Again, still Serene. And then when you pull the mask off,
It's so pretty.
Gorgeous.
Isn't it so pretty?
Let me zoom in a little. Okay.
So you need to come up just a smidge now. No, down here. Just come up a smidge. So yeah, that die cut negative now becomes your stencil for your card.
And then you did a little here. You went like this. Boom. This little white spot, I think it might have gotten a little glue on there or something, but that's just user error.
Resisted. You can tap it out. No big deal.
And then I see another piece right here. So we'll do this.
So if you're joining in with us today, we appreciate your thumbs ups. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel so that you can get notifications when we're live. And also, we love it when you share with your friends. So do let friends know that we are here and we are live. Maybe they want to come join in and say hello. And if you're catching us on the replay, we still, you can still share away. Please. You like to use the Alta New masking paper? Yes, those will work. And with mine, when I think you're going to use the leaves that you have there. So like using the leaf is great because you actually can then incorporate it into your card.
Right. If I use masking paper, then I wouldn't be able to
incorporate it into the card.
But there are so many great uses for that masking paper. So now on yours, Erica, you stamped it. Looks like you stamped it in black.
I use blackjack.
I'm going to emboss it. And in case there's any dampness left over here from my ink, I'm going to take my deactivator tool and just, now, you guys, this deactivator tool comes with a nice little brush on the end. I've completely destroyed mine, so I shake it out on my project and then I just use a paintbrush. This is going to remove any oils or anything sticky or tacky or any dampness that's left on my ink blended image, so that when I do my embossing powder, because y'all, I'm getting ready to emboss, it won't stick to places that I don't want it to. We'll take the Wow embossing pad and I'm going to stamp the detail pattern right on top of each leaf.
And you will, even though that's clear ink, because it's wet and sticky, you'll be able to see where you stamped that right away.
And I got a little boo-boo. Might have to put a sequin on there.
That's okay. Oh, yes. Sorry, Renee. The two-way glue pin is repositionable. That is right here. And yeah, those are made by Zig, and we have them in our shop. because it's a very handy dandy thing to have in your essential craft supplies. So definitely a good one.
I'm going to pour on Halo Embossing Glitter. This is a clear glitter, a clear embossing glitter. Sometimes I see people trying to emboss and they get frustrated because it doesn't emboss and they're actually using glitter. So I like Wow brand. It's my favorite. And the embossing powders look like this. The glitters,
They say sparkles.
say sparkles, and they have a heart. So this is not going to emboss, but this does. And this is just clear embossing powder with clear glitter in it.
And with your sparkles, you just use glue to adhere it to your...
Like that two-way glue pen.
Yeah.
All right, this is going to be gorgeous. Oh, yes. Look at that. Oh, I love this glitter.
We're bringing all the sparkle today.
Wonder if I should use some purple sequins. What do you guys think? The original card did not have sequins. Oh. So do you want to tell them about how to get some free sequins this month?
Absolutely. So if you are not a Stamp Nation member yet, now is the time to join. For the month of August, Stamp Nation members have received a special code that they are able to use to get a free jar of sequins, and it's a surprise jar, like a mystery jar of whatever we send in. So they've gotten some different ones, been excited about seeing what they got and trying out different things. But we have lots of perks for membership. Stamp Nation is our online site, and that Catherine started years and years ago, almost 11 years ago now. And it is a community where people can learn new things. There's lots of video tutorials on the site. We chat, we share cards that we make in the gallery. And also we have things like we do swap every month, send a card to a friend. So lots of fun things. And then we also do behind the scenes. We have an exclusive Facebook group. They get to order early. And occasionally we have perks or sales or like discounted products or freebies that they get, like the sequins for this month. So yes, I'll pop a link in for that as well.
I was able to adhere the one leaf that has the boo-boo ever so slightly off the card, so I will be able to cut that off. Yay! Yay!
Oh, gotcha.
And if you're a Stamp Nation member, pop in a comment. Let us know what your favorite feature of being of the site or what is your favorite membership perk? How about that?
This is the same leaf.
Yeah. And then I'll turn it to the back and just trim off.
Oh, okay. Betty said she ordered the pumpkins and she thinks that it'd be fun to try this technique with the pumpkins.
Oh, yes. Absolutely. Okay, this is looking so pretty. I didn't leave a whole lot of room for my sentiments.
You definitely want to use the stamps and dies where the die really has good shape. Some dies might be not as clear what the image would be that goes along with it, if that makes any sense. So something like the pumpkin would be obvious in the shape that it's still a pumpkin.
I think we're going white gold. So I'll just add a little bit of water into the well. I have my favorite Nuvo paintbrush that went where, Erica? Oh, here it is. Okay,
I don't know, but I somehow got halo glitter all over the laptop.
I think
so. I might need your Nuvo sweeper.
There you go.
Thanks.
So let me use this paper again so I don't get this paint all over the place. So white gold, I just added in some water. I'm squishing it around to activate that paint. You want to make sure it's fairly watery because then I'm just going to take it and I'm going to flick. Some of my flicks I want a little bigger, which means you need to have it a little more watery. you can go as crazy as you want with those flicks. I think I'm about done. Look at that. So this is a gorgeous white gold pearlescent look here. Look at all that glitter and glimmer and glam. Maybe I don't use sequins on this. I don't know, but I wanted to show you these Maui sequins. If you want to add some purple sequins to get some extra pizzazz onto this card, this is the way to go, my friends. Look at that.
It's gorgeous.
I know lots of you are purple lovers, so this Maui sequin mix is for you.
So yes, when you case a card, which this is actually more like a replication, but yeah, you still get a different result. And so it is fun to see how your card comes out. Do go out there, be inspired by friends, and take different elements from their cards and then make yours, make it your own.
This is what I'm gonna do. The other day, I took all of the straight, small little fonts from here, or sentiments, and I put them onto my Misty, and I stamped them and was able to get a bunch of sentiments at once. And then I've been holding on to them, and now I need purple ones, you guys. Queen for a day.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'll just ink and stamp all of these at once, and then I'll decide which one I'm going to use, and I'll save the rest for later.
So
Bada boom.
Lisa Catherine is using the Gansai Tambi Starry Nights palette of watercolors, and we have a couple of others at the very beginning that we showed. Pop back on the replay when we're done, and you can see those other palettes. Pearl colors and gem colors.
What do you do with the Grateful Heart?
They're really gorgeous, rich watercolor paints.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I love it. So some of our Stamp Nation friends are saying that they love the resource of all of the classes that are in there from the years gone by. Love meeting people all over the world. The friendships that they've made.
That's so nice. That's one of my favorite parts of it too.
And this, we just want to pull back over. This is Serene. This card is Serene. So all of that depth and dimension, and you used one ink color. We very rarely use just one. We usually use 3 to 5.
12. Which, stay tuned to the end, because I have something to share with you for making your workspace neat and tidy when using a lot of ink colors at once. So stay tuned for that. So with the Grateful Heart, I think just simple. Yeah, I'm going to go over here with the Grateful Heart. And then I could do a couple sequins under that if I want. Let's give this some dimension. So I'm going to use this foam tape. This is a roll that we have in our shop if you're looking for something like that to give your card layers dimension. Grab that over there. And then the foam strips I use for small things and shaker cards. Boom. Just throw those aside. And what do you think about some sequins? Yay? Nay?
Well, you can lay a couple.
Crooked.
I did notice that, but I wasn't gonna say. You want to lay a couple on and see what you think before you glue them down, and then decide.
Let's see. Oh,
the jewel picker. Do you have it? Oh, because it was sitting here earlier.
this is almost a match here. This one.
Pretty.
Yeah, and then if you want to do a contrasting color, you could do that. What do you think about those?
I think it's actually really pretty.
With the contrasting one?
Yeah, I dig it.
Maybe I should do a contrasting one down here too. 2 contrasting ones. I always love tucking one under my sentiment strip or a little layer or something, an image popped up or something like that. I think that's fun. All right, add these on here and bada boom.
Kimberly, 100%, this would be a wonderful layout and image choices for a sympathy card. I agree. It's very subtle, very classy, and
Let's do another one.
Okay.
Let's do Sparkling Berry, and let's get a good look at all the sparkle and shine. Erica is gonna die cut some of those leaves for me. I should have had you do that a minute ago, but I wasn't thinking. I was so involved in my card making.
No problem.
Okay, so
You have the stencil right there as well.
Oh, so I can get started.
Well, you got to do it in the right order.
Yeah,
the layers don't work. Here you go. Here's one.
Here's one. Yeah, so you want to do this one first because you want that white space.
Yeah, when you're layering color, you think about the lightest thing that you want first. So in this case, the lightest thing is the white, and then the darkest thing comes last. That's the last thing that you do. You can just cut one of them in half on your card if you want to use 3, or maybe you don't use 3 this time.
Yeah, let's use 2 this time.
I also think now that you've got all of these colors that you've done, like, I'm always excited by the idea of like gift sets.
Mm-hmm.
And with the sentiments in this sentiment set, you could make a lot of different occasion cards between these two. So in the painted leaves, you have For You, Much Love, and Thankful. Those are really general and are great for gift cards if you're making gift cards as a gift or just to have in your stash. And then we also have the little hello, a thank you, a sending love, and a thinking of you. And those are all really versatile sentiments that, yeah, there's a lot of occasions you could just pull that card out when you need a card for somebody.
My mother's birthday is coming up. I think I need to give her a set of these for her birthday.
Yeah.
It's great to give gift card sets to friends and family, especially those hard to buy for people. I think that's such a great gift.
Especially if they're not necessarily a card maker and they're impressed by the fact that you are one, because my mom doesn't make cards, but she got some from somebody who is a card maker. It wasn't me, but was Diane, and she loved it because she likes to send cards to people. So she liked sending the handmade cards to people.
Are we ready to see this one? Let's see.
Yeah.
This is gonna be so nice. Ready? Boom. Oh, so pretty. I love this pink.
Look how rich.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. And then let's do these two guys. Here is the pattern overlay for this particular stamp. And grab my block. So I'm going to use a little bit larger block for this one.
And if you're just joining in, welcome, welcome. We're happy to have you. Do say hello. If you are newer to paper crafting, let us know that in the chat. And if you are a long time paper crafter, we love it. So maybe this is new to you, or maybe this is a technique that you've tried before. But it's always fun to refresh and, yeah, get inspired.
You guys, I forgot to use this.
Uh-oh.
So I don't know if the embossing powder might stick to places I don't want it to. This is a little risky. I'm nervous.
Yeah.
Maybe I can heat from underneath, because I want the image that I just stamped in embossing ink. I want the embossing powder to stick to that, but I don't want it to stick to anything else in case my ink is damp. I'm a little nervous. Let's see what happens here. Oh, we did okay.
Good. You can also always take a little paintbrush, a dry paintbrush, if there's just a few areas that you need to get into.
And I didn't get my stamp inked up very well for this one. So it's actually not going to be super solid.
Do you want to do one more? Because I can cut one more out for you.
Let me do this one and see what happens.
Okay. Or maybe just cut that leaf in half and... Oh yeah. Crafty Crab was saying this would be really fun for holiday card with holly leaves.
Oh, totally.
Love that.
Christmas trees. You could do Christmas tree images. Actually, we have some good images coming out in September with our holiday collection that will be great with this technique.
Maybe just that one that didn't come out as good, you could cut in half. Or yeah, just use the one. You also could go back and add a little bit more like mid-level blending somewhere to like add more interest to the background or break up the white a little.
Let's do that. Let's add a little bit more of this.
Oh, awesome. Lottie says that she's been crafting for years, but this is new for her and she loves it. Aunt Crazy is loving the pink choice. She says pink is her her second favorite color.
What's the first?
What's your first favorite color?
Look at us hanging. So you can add as much ink blending over that background as you want. You can do more, you can do less, whatever floats your boat. And I think even though the embossing didn't come out the way I wanted, I still think it's okay. I
just
still
cut
think it's
that
gonna
one.
look good. Yeah.
Could you do it with monsters? Or that might be fun. It would actually be really cute with bats. Because bats are a great shape for this kind of technique. That would be cute.
I love that you guys are thinking of other things.
Snowflakes. Crafty Crab. You and Catherine she didn't even see that. Amaze.
Yep. I'm on your page.
Yes.
So when we have our
actually
snowflakes come out later this year.
We had this.
What did I say?
She just dropped the ball. We had the snowflake trio. Was that last year? Those are just standalone dies, but they would work perfectly with this because you could use those standalone die images for the masking and then pop them on your card. And I love that in doing this technique, you are coloring the actual die cut image piece that you're going to use and whatever color it ends up being based on how much blending you do. Like, they might vary. They might be really dark or they might be a mixed bag, and it's so much fun.
So sentiment, you could go here, you could go here, you could go up there. I think I'm going here.
Opened up a world of stenciling without stencils for you, Jules. Amazing.
You could also stamp the pattern on there.
You could. You could do it tone on tone, or you could even do it with
well, I'm gonna try this.
That's darker. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. Look. What about doing this?
Oh. I thought you were putting that on your sparkling berry card.
What about that?
You guys, I was like, oh, what is she?
She's very nervous.
Oh, what is she doing?
Look what I did. So play with this technique and see what you can come up with, because I think there's so many fun other things you can do. Now we can't forget the starry colors. Let's do red gold, I think.
Oh, I'd go with yellow gold.
You would?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, well, you did the rose gold. I still think the yellow gold would be pretty.
I think
either way.
Oh, and I'm getting my white gold mixed in there. It's fine.
It'll be.
No one's worried about it.
Light yellow gold.
Yes. I love
also, that helps break up the background too. Like when you add that color in, it gets that extra texture. So beautiful. The feathers, yes, Renee, the feathers would be really great. If you guys aren't familiar, we have a new set called Boho Feathers. Just came out last Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
And it would be gorgeous with this technique as well. You guys love it.
Yeah,
Thank
you guys
so
are
much.
all over this.
So we've got one more little thing to show them here, but let's look at the whole. Don't put anything on top of your sparkling berry card.
I haven't glued it down yet.
I want to like hold it for you until you're done.
Sparkling berry. We've got pink champagne. We have lemongrass. We have Seafoam. Let me pan out. We have Tranquil and Serene. All spa, all with that kind of muted grayed down undertone. And this is a fantastic set of cards. I think my mama should get these. I think I should send them to my mom.
You guys, how gorgeous.
maybe she can send them to my daughters who are in their first day of classes. Both of them are at University of North Carolina, one at Chapel Hill, one at Wilmington.
Yeah.
I looked at my Find Friends today because, I find their little dots. And one says University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, the other one at Wilmington. And I had to laugh because, mama moment. Both of my kids are on their college campus for their, one is last year, one is first year.
One's last year, one's first year. First
day of last year and the first year.
Yeah.
And then I thought, wow, the checkbook. When you got 2 kids in college.
I didn't know that was coming.
But it's okay.
She's like, cha-ching. At least they're in state schools.
No sequins. They had no choice.
Right.
There are 3 children.
At least they're in state schools.
Living under the Pooler roof, and we said state school or nothing.
No. My sisters both thought that was the rule, and then I went to culinary school in Charleston, South Carolina, so...
Oh, don't tell Eva Pooler that, because she says, oh, you're going to make me go to a state school? No, she doesn't say that. I'm kidding. You guys, we have the new Urban Oasis ink minis in the shop. We have several other... Not all of our inks come in mini form yet.
Just yet. Mm-hmm.
We are working on them. They will all eventually be released. It just takes time. But they come in set of 8. And now we have the ink stands. This is a brand new product. And look how organized your desk is going to be when you, whoops, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Well, you can. It's fine.
Unless
it'll
that
be
one wasn't
messy.
yours, yeah.
And there. You can get 4 of them, or you could get less. But if you get 4, then your whole set of minis will be beautiful and organized.
Ready for blending and stamping and all kind. Oh my! Blending and stamping and swiping. Oh my! There you go.
Mhm. If you have the large ink pads, we also have the large ink stands. These are really handy. They have the feet on the bottom, so when you hook them together, they have magnets on the sides. They don't fly all over your desk. They stay neat and tidy. And the lids, I know I have a problem with my lids getting scattered all over my work surface, but with these, everything stays neat and tidy.
And you
all
know
set.
what else is nice about that based on what you just said is sometimes when I open a couple up, if I have similar colors, I forget what color's which. And I have to, I look at the bottom and then I know. But I sometimes accidentally dip into the wrong color. Yeah. So this way I would be like, oh, I'm working with, I know what color that is.
Yeah.
That's really great.
Ooh.
Aren't they cool?
That was so much fun.
Yeah.
You guys. So glad you hung out with us today. And I hope you're inspired.
Yeah. Definitely some great feedback from you all, and I love it, and I cannot wait to see what you make with this technique. Make sure if you share on Instagram that you tag hashtag Catherine Pooler Designs, and then we'll be able to see your cards that you've made. So that hashtag Catherine Pooler Designs is always the way forward.
And then if you follow that hashtag, you'll see what others are creating too. And following us, you guys, this is our plan for the fall. So Mondays at noon, we are going to be on Facebook Live. So facebook.com/Catherine Pooler. You can find us over there. Every Monday, we're going to go live at noon. We're going to make a goal for the next couple of months to do a YouTube Live on Wednesdays at noon as well.
Yeah.
We're going to try to do a lot of technique-based mixed in with some simple stamping and basics. And then Fridays are going to be up in the air. Sometimes we'll go live, sometimes we won't. And then on the Instagram page, we're going to be doing more reels because we have been having an absolute ball doing reels.
Really enjoying making them.
And they've been really well received. So thank you guys for being over on Instagram with us and liking our reels and our posts and interacting with us over there. It's so fun. So that's the next couple of months, our plan. And speaking of the plan, a lot of people have been asking when our Christmas collection is coming out. It will come out in September. So actually just in a couple weeks, we're going to start sneak peeking that.
Yes.
If you are on our newsletter list, well, if you're not, make sure you get on it because we have something happening Friday afternoon.
We do. You don't want to miss.
So that email will come out Friday afternoon. So catherinepooler.com or shop.catherinepooler.com. Make sure you enter your name in the box to get on the newsletter. And We also have a virtual retreat in the plans.
For Stamp Nation.
Yeah, so our Stamp Nation membership, which we told you some benefits of, they are getting a free virtual retreat for World Card Making Day. So that is the first Saturday of October. We're going to party the whole weekend.
We are. We're going to be doing holiday cards, and we have a fantastic lineup of very talented people bringing those challenges.
Yes.
So we're excited.
And we'll start on Friday. We'll have class sessions on Saturday, and then we're going to have a wrap-up Stamper Showcase party on Sunday. So we hope you'll join us, and that's free for Stamp Nation members. Actually, the only way to get it is to be a Stamp Nation member. So
yes,
now is a great time to join us.
Awesome.
Thanks for being here,
All
you
right,
guys. Have an amazing day. Oh, thumbs up.
Oh.